Hello everyone, this is DP Dark Phoenix. Welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Cold Steel. In the last part, we basically finished the final trial and got to see a mechanical armor, and if you look closely in the video guys, you'll notice after we beat the boss it says Valimar. Valimar is the name of the suit of armor, and we are going to be showing a mechanic that unfortunately is not expanded on in this part of the game as much. But in the second game it is, because it's a major part, and oh, I don't like that they've done that. It's not going to be for a while, I think. Like, we might be able to get through it on this episode.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow.
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into...
Come on, don't start getting... If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the...
You really think so?
She's right. Our concert packs more than enough impact. You just gotta believe.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger.
I'm so excited I could explode!
We're coming in, okay?
Toa?
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good.
I'll let you...
Actually...
Coming in.
Huh?
It couldn't be.
Angelica?
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard clap.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to...
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me... He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage. So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too... Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely... You do...
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair.
Angelica!
Nothing. All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face.
Good grief.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
All right, I've got my fig. Time to move on to my...
That's it! I should have seen this.
Angie, don't get too...
You do know they could file a sexual harassment.
It's good to have her back. I'm so glad she...
Looks like the winds are favoring us.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice. Put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine.
Good luck out there.
That's good.
Thank you for your Next, our Academy's very first class.
So I was doing this in turbo mode, but I actually need to go through it quickly.
Thank you.
Oh, but I'm sorry, guys. They all look defeated.
I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't feel my... I guess that qualifies as...
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic. As if I had the mental energy to...
I suppose that's the difference between...
I don't think you guys need to worry. I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece...
I guess your plan paid.
A sorry sight.
Patrick.
Oh, it's...
Honestly, this is what bothers. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't
What can...
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before...
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out...
Great casting, too. Paris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but...
I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the role... Wait. If you're all lang, show a little dignity.
What are you going on?
Aha! We did it,
Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I... You even had me singing along. I can't even consider...
What was that?
I'm not even...
Congrats, everyone.
Huh?
Is something wrong? You guys are so worn down, you told...
Remember a certain little poll where festival... Well, the result...
Oh, now that you met...
We were so busy, I completely...
So wait, they just finished counting up all the votes from the students. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorite.
And this year's winner is Class 7's... Oh!
Huh.
Well, at least...
Oh, come on. That's all the...
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of...
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels...
Yep, every student should feel...
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desperate. Or have you forgotten that we still...
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot. It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students.
There's gonna be bonfires, right?
Well...
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy. What do you say we head on over?
Right. Woo!
Oh.
Oh, Mother and...
My dad, too.
And my brother.
Elliot, I just wanted to thank you for...
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on?
It's just that our performance today never would... I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I...
Damn, man. It's making people feel awkward.
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was... I mean, look at you. You were a fountain, and honestly,
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much... Because it's not just about... It's about performing together. Playing off, so I should be the one thanking...
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the...
Elliot, my boy! Your father's...
Does he all... Sorry.
Yeah. This year's, though, who knows if Class 7 is even... Crow?
Generally people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduate. Class 7's basically one shot.
I guess that has its pluses, but no matter what, it's not going to be the same.
If I manage to barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in class 7 till the end of it. Which means our time as classmates is over.
Now that you mention, we'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month.
Come on, trust me. You're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of...
You bet. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Miss... I mean, we've spent so much...
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I...
Isn't this... You've done so much compared to all that.
Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that... So go on.
Oh, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway?
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything was so... What do you say?
I swear. All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday.
The things I do for love, you know.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to... What say you we grace the dance?
It's as though you read...
Come now, don't waste your time.
No need to worry about formalities tonight.
Allow me! Madam Chairman.
Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
Aww.
Instructor, I can, however, ask...
Really?
Oh, just... Well, I'll be dancing with all my little... But I suppose I can let you take...
Well, but seeing you in that dress is enough to make any... They waste...
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never...
In some ways, it seems as...
Shall we join them?
You've given me more than between showing me around. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else.
Yeah. Wait, why did I get Markius? Why? Wait, whoa, hold up. Why do I have Markius? Huh? What? Like, okay, Milliam and Toa makes sense because I spent the tickets on them. Fee, because I did the tickets. I don't know why I have Emma and Markius. It might actually be due to the total link experience, I think. Because I didn't spend tickets on them. I think because yeah, I think because with Markius and Emma, because I've got a total of 5,250 link experience or more, I can do it. But I'm gonna do this with Toa.
So I have a potential...
Let's not... Still, maybe you're right. I do feel kind of bad.
I'm fine. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying...
Well...
He's such an... Oh. Your Highness? The generally accepted strategy here would be to keep his eyes on you. Not push... If you were to only gather the courage to ask him... It's fine.
Toa!
Oh!
Are you finally done with all of your...
Dad, what happened to your sister, by the way?
Actually, Toa.
Wait.
Of course, but don't worry about it.
Can I ask you to...
Of course.
have been no small feat for you to lead, given how...
Not at all. Still, it's hard to...
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work. Your concert even topped the...
Is...
Just thinking that this is my last... I'm sorry. I'm so... Oh.
There's nothing to be embarrassed. Nobody at this school has put more work into this festival than you have. And while I'm sure it's hard to leave this behind, I think I speak for everyone when I tell you how grateful...
Rean. But...
Huh?
I might be shorter than you. I don't think it's really appropriate for you...
I do it to my sister all the time, so it's... Lisa's already chewed me up.
Oh. Oh, really? So he's a serial head rubber. Still, I haven't had anyone fawn over me like that since I was a kid. You can tell that you're an older... There's not a lot of time left until I grad... But with you here...
Well, I'll have a look. I'll be sure to make this academy an... After that, I went back to see, but by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Right, as you saw, guys, we just got the trophy called Mentorship. These are hidden trophies. So, the dancing event is what you is what you have to do to get these little trophies, these hidden trophies. I've already gotten one of them, so Taurus one's my second one. The one I got before was Laura, which is why I know how to play the game a bit. I can't exactly remember how it goes or something.
Good evening, Captain.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed. I really enjoyed your... That's the kind of thing that makes me...
Wait, what? You're a student here?
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th and since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes...
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it in...
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field... Besides, once people graduate, they tend... Especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military...
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join, not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might...
Rean.
I'm sorry. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie, that we're teetering on the brink of...
I'm aware.
Does this have...
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to... But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand... Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field study... Even...
I'm just glad to know that...
Please, Yes, Revelt's... What?
What's going on?
And you're certain... Understood. Yes. I will escort them back to Val... I'm afraid I have to
I'm really sorry. My brothers requested that we return, but as we're going back by car... But...
Elise, I think you should... I'll call you later to make sure...
Well,
Sorry to drop this on. I'm sure someone from the Academy...
Fill me in.
If you'll...
Don't worry. We'll be sure... Rean!
Does anyone have...
I'm afraid not. I've never seen...
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall.
One thing is certain.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from instructor.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be... He was at Corellia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division.
Speaking of which, has it...
Speaking of the devils, there they are.
Student, I cannot thank. I hereby proclaim. But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, that this evening, Corellia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the... No, destruction is an inadequate word. I would ask that all of our guests from the...
Jesus. Right. Moment.
Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to...
I'm not surprised. The instructors are probably all busy trying to...
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting...
It's still hard for me to believe all of having been there. The idea that
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some, but Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of...
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of...
What kind of weapon? I find myself doubtful that...
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that...
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out.
I'm worried about what's going on in the... It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's playing in an...
I'm pretty sure it's all not, but considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more... Rumors are just that. We need to be careful. If possible, we should...
Yeah, over the year, we've seen it. Now's as good a
Well said. We've had quite the...
That seems to have been a...
Still, we seem to be...
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's a bit. Or did he already transfer back to his original?
No. He said he was going to be with us through this Vermilion, though.
You don't think it's something to do with the...
Well, she is, and...
It's kind of easy to forget that.
It does concern me that none of us have...
Sorry to keep...
Oh, instructor.
Are we starting? Not today, I'm afraid. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out.
So wait.
Has something happened?
Not yet. Chancellor Osborne is going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across...
A national...
It sounds pretty... And given the time...
Indeed. It's not hard to...
Come on, guys. You're students of Thor's, whatever careers you choose, military or civilian. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's...
You're right. Now's not the...
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen. So if you want to follow along, be sure to...
I suppose...
Same here.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not...
Well, then, we can all share in the joy of hearing them.
Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky. But
Oh, so...
At least that means she wasn't called away.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, I doubt she's wandered off too.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at...
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we...
Yeah, we'll...
Right,
I guess everyone's going to... Looks like I have some free... At least it's some... Crow, though?
Right, we need to go to the academy field, guys. And we need to find Lambert. There you are. This updates his character profile. Right there, guys. Seeing as this is technically my second playthrough, you should technically, depending on how you're gonna do it, because as you saw from the very first video, I selected certain things, but as you play, and as it said, as you play more, as you complete the game more often, you're gonna get more rewards. Essentially, if you're doing this for your first playthrough, you're gonna want to sell all your items. Except for the weapons and armor, don't do that. That would be stupid. Sell all your items, all your ingredients, all your stuff. Spend all the money if you can. It's gonna be hard, obviously. Of course, to transfer into the next playthrough, depending on how you play it. We need to go talk to Toa in the... Hold up. Actually, no, we don't want to do that yet. At least I don't think so. Can't it? Oh, we will, I don't know. Let's go to the... Is it Student Union we need to go? Yep. Student Union building, talk to Toa.
Oh,
I think.
yep. Are you guys?
How could he supposed to be addressed?
Yeah. I sure hope. I'm Miss Angie.
Still.
Well, oh yeah.
Right. Do you have any idea?
Crow? He didn't mention that he had to go.
Was yes?
Yeah. That was nice of him, but then he gave me It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person.
Well, that's a very
Sounds like
Of course.
Also, yeah, guys, I'm actually going to be equipping everybody back with their primary weapons, except for Green. Number the rod, whatever. Why? Because why not? No, I'm kidding. I'm doing it because just in case. So I can't remember that if you get everything straight away. I can't remember if you do or don't. Right, so we've done that. We need to go to...
I still can't believe there's a weapon. I didn't think.
Yeah, there are roots.
Still, whatever. Who knows? Could be. Well, this country.
That's a good. I don't want to. But anyway, he hasn't shown.
Bro, he came by yesterday.
Dang. Anyway.
Well, just keep.
Now we need to go to the old schoolhouse. Go inside.
Nothing out of the ordinary. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds. Huh? It's unlocked. George is in the engineering. If any of the students just idly want, I should I checked around inside of the old. But all the same, I didn't want a chance. Milliam?
Oh, Reen! Come to take a sneak.
You do know we.
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your... It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected, but now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on it. I had no idea there'd be something...
Wait a minute, are you talking about... Did he know there was something?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building and said to let him know if anything Whoopsie! That was supposed to be
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our queen. We did just find out that Captain Claire is a...
Hey, what you think?
Say, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled?
Well, sorta. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more... Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't...
Oh yeah! It's almost time for... I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on...
Oh, so you already knew... We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just... What are we waiting?
Oh yeah, you have...
Huh? Is he cutting class?
Well, he's probably just hiding out. None of the others have... I wonder if he went into...
Huh. Wanna try looking around?
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school ground... Alright.
Alright then. Again, you still can't go back through here. We now need to go back to the front entrance, go into Trista. And we need to go to the door.
So are we gonna track?
Might as well. I guess we should. Maybe Sharon knows where.
Okie dokie. I was...
Hello again.
We're back!
I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be
Well, that say Crow.
Master Crow?
Oh, he did?
Indeed. I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left.
Sounds like we just missed him.
Should we check his room?
Yeah.
Right, 206.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's off?
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. Anyway, it's almost noon.
Yep, it's still. I wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
Oh.
Patrick, I thought you would have gone.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just Sure. I've been told to return home, but as a member of the 4 great houses, don't underestimate.
Oh, what?
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man. Those of us who elected to remain at the academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together. You've got some strange classmates, though. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear them.
What are you talking about?
That Crow. I met him outside the station.
Huh.
Oh. When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the chat.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected. Well, at least we know.
I haven't a clue what you're. Anyway, it's almost noon.
Oh, yeah. Let's get going, Milliam.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna straight up say it now. C is Crow. C is Crow. I'm gonna straight up say it now. C is Crow. And he's going there to kill Lastborn.
The clock's about to strike with a situation. The message he has. A reporter is.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this.
This is Misty, coming to you.
Huh? Why is...
Oh, it's the host from...
At least that's a read.
How? Emma, what's wrong? The woman, you all know her?
Who, Misty? She hosts the radio...
I've seen her out and about, though considering Abendheim is...
Huh?
Do you know her?
The Chancellor's... Let's hear what he had.
Citizens of I am killing. We stand to Crossbell, and as we have our enemies, we acted the Imperial with the stronghold. I ask, do we sit idle? We cannot, with blood.
Listen to him.
Oh, he's quite the orator.
Well,
Milliam? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get no surprise there.
Who are you trying...
What is all this?
Oh, it's part of my mission. If only I'd caught on a little. But considering he managed to outwit Claire Lecter, I suppose Crow's earned this.
What?
What does...
Huh. You came because you had a potential lead on C, and you couldn't look into it from...
What?
As in the leader of the...
But he's dead, isn't he? The intelligence division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point. Looks like we spoke too. I can't believe how bad we screwed.
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow?
Crow was with us in the mine right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to...
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in. So he...
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that mask.
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others.
Madness. No one would stake their entire plan on such a...
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic.
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Gorelia Fortress? We heard C talking to him, and not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the...
That's true.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything.
Right. No mistaking.
My name is Leader of the Hammer of Judgment.
Yeah, there's...
He could have recorded a message in advance.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that...
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleader...
Then right now...
Oh no.
He said he was headed to Dreigel's.
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang. If he's the one who shot down the airship and
then it's checkmate for the Chancellor.
We stand at the... In such to I will not deny, but how childish. I have met thus in the name... That the Empire's full military might shall be to deliver unto Crossbell a...
Go finish your speech in hell.
Well played, Armbrust.
Well, and there's our coup de grace.
Hands in the... It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the lead Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Oh, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my... So, who put all the pieces together?
We just received confirmation. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game... Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again.
Get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to...
Yeah.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor Osborne has been shot by He's currently being rushed into urgent care.
It's coming close.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet. A large silver craft has... But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing... So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my...
Wait, what she...
Was she?
Resound, resound. Hope. Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all...
What the...
Isn't that the pl...
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations. Phantasmagoria!
Plentiful. Tommy. I know who that one is there. And that's until the game. Oh, this is a different mod than I'm thinking of.
What is that?
No, but it ain't. It's time to avenge his... Fire! Where did it...
What? Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th developed Knights for the Modern Age. Modeled after a stunning historical example, we call them the Panzer Soldats.
But... don't move!
Sorry. I don't... Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on... But I've got my own...
No! What?
See ya, Icy Maiden.
Another night.
Man, that was a bit of a letdown. I'll give him an A for effort, but we're talking about the Imperial.
The hard part still. Most of the Imperial armies, but they'll be back soon enough.
Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th. I wonder whose side our little princess will take.
That's for Fee to decide.
Told you, Fee knows them.
Splendidly done, Griano. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little...
I find myself reminded of Lady Vida. Vast is the stage, and...
That's still... First the burr. Don't you think you're getting a little too...
We'll be proceeding with the next step of the phantasmal...
The bells are tolling for... Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus Fund. The symphony awaits us.
Is this
It is. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of... The woman you know as Misty is... something of...
Wait, are you saying that's who Misty...
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to...
If only it was.
Well, right now we've got 2 more pressing concerns.
Oh no.
Damn. Please. That gargantuan airship. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and
I saw them there. All this time, I never knew what happened.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was... But I don't know what that cool blue...
Oh.
On behalf of the student council, I'm sure you all experience... And the principal has an...
Good afternoon. I'm sorry to say there's a strong light. However, it's important to... I'm doing all I can to find out what's...
So all the other classes saw...
How could she use a national... Is that even...
For her, it is.
Yo, Sarah here. Neidhart? What? Of course. Yeah. All right, class. I've got us... But no matter what happens, you are...
What? I'm not sure. But
can this day even...
What's wrong? I hear something to the west.
Several armored cars and... It's...
You've got...
First time doll. Are they planning on taking... Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own, or take the others hostage.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions.
Do you think that's where the instructor...
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than... Our instructors are... I'm not sure, but right now...
You have my...
I didn't really wake up...
None of us did.
I'll do everything... Yes.
We haven't got...
All right.
Lisa, why are you also... Ferris?
What? I saw the instructors.
They all...
Patrick, you have to... You can't let them take over this building. We're...
Schwarzer?
What are...
What an idiot! I heard a war start.
Don't worry.
We'll show you to the auditorium. Toa!
Reed!
What are you doing? You're not planning on going.
That's exactly...
I'd bring shame to the arts.
We're not gonna push our... You...
That video's anything to go. The chances you really
We are. And we'll be dead.
You got...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you pass.
All right. A student, but don't forget, You're still. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, run away. Promise.
Of course.
We.
Right,
At least
before
go-
anything... no, not Alyssa. Emma. Yeah, might as well just take the game that I had to do before. Right, before anything, I guess we can just automatically equip and just to give them stuff. But we need to go back to the Academy second floor before anything. And we need to talk to Vivi or Lynn. Who should be Wessel first. Come on, mate. Sorry, guys. Now we can go back to the front gate. Equipment-wise, yeah, I should equip them with the best I can get them. Actually, yeah, we could give you the medal there. That will do for the time being.
Hey, Adios, take him up. I see. Then let's pray out.
I know still. So not just.
That's good.
Reen. I'll be waiting here.
Aww.
They'll be all right. All we can do now.
Yeah.
It seems the battle.
There. Let's move.
Are you?
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the young...
No. There's no need to go around.
No need to. I don't know of any other old ladies.
Says the man who cut one in half.
Always nice.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level...
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the maid. They're monsters! We don't...
They did this?
I almost feel sorry for the soldier.
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life once. Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the... She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our help.
No, they will.
Looks like they've got some...
Seashore, if they're feel...
Here they come.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance.
You think we can really beat up?
Well, I don't see another way out. We need to hold this location until the...
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer...
Same to you, Miss A-Rank Brit. My! You
Shut up, Thomas!
All right, Palestine and Night.
Yes, sir.
Let's see which parts have that parts.
They certainly seem to be holding...
Yeah, but look how many... And the enemy still got struck. If the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets...
Let's go.
Right.
The very...
If we can... What? Share? I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her Huh?
She's fat. I figured you'd show up.
Oh my! Steel wires.
Battle engines, certainly. All the pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration? I'd say you won't feel a thing, but...
My man is scared.
So you finally dropped the... Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. Or should I just call you...
I'm currently on leave, but right now I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or...
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is...
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to...
Of course not. I was just about to say, we should focus our assault on...
Ooh.
Ours will be...
Oh my! I feel like a mere mortal walking among titans.
Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. I'm gonna nullify
Oh.
You got some real... Still, there's only so much you can... You're a military academy.
So, Elisa, just who
What
the
guys,
heck
I'm gonna have
is
to end the video here, and we'll continue from where we left off in the next video. Catch you guys later. Bye.